What's poppin'? This is another episode of the Smokebox. Welcome to it, right here on BREALTV YouTube. I'm here with our special guest, Kid Inc. and Bricc Baby up in here, LA representing. You know what it is. And, joined here with us, my man E-Zone.
What's up?
Welcome to it, my man. Shit.
Yeah, we here.
Welcome to it. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Been waiting for this.
And, I just want to say
Like
it was.
smoker, no lighters.
I just want to say, man, doing that joint with you, for the LAFC, do it for LA, man. That shit was on the one.
That was dope, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That was definitely a check off my bucket list, and it was just cool to be a part of it, man. Not only, just for the team, anything representing LA, I'm with it. So it was already like a no-brainer. They sent it over. I heard, the theme of it and everything, and I kind of instantly had something for it without even knowing like the whole depth of it all. And I got the studio set up at the crib, so I ran through it and had fun with it. And then they were, giving me just the play of like you being a part of it and all that. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be dope. I can't wait. So
yeah,
it's big for the city for sure.
Hey, Flick gave us some heat to
Shout
work
out
with
Flick.
on that shit. He made it easy. He made it easy.
He said something too, like he made that melody or something back like when he was young or something like that. I was like, that's crazy. I need to go back and tap into my old stuff.
Yeah, the crazy horn, right?
Right. He said he made that horn melody a long time ago.
Yeah, man. And it was cool how they embraced us and had us come do the video, on the grounds of the LAFC.
Yeah, that was my first time, and it was dope seeing it. They spent a lot of money over there.
Yeah, they did.
Nice.
I was tripping out because, that was the first time I had ever been in there. You see it driving by and shit like that, but until you get in there, you don't recognize just how fucking crazy it is in there.
Right, and I used to live over there, so when I was over there, it wasn't.
Yeah, I forgot Magic Johnson.
It wasn't nothing that cool.
Yeah.
So that's dope. He came back over to the city.
Yeah.
He always been doing this right in the
If you live by that area, man, you seen that shit change up, man. Because it always look like that.
Too that don't nobody talk about. Even though he from Michigan.
Yeah.
He always been holding us down in the hood, man, for sure.
That's true. Everything he ever puts down is always fucking top shelf shit. It ain't like, he does it right.
It's always a nice chili.
It's always a great presentation. And I mean,
without that theater back in the day, I probably wouldn't have saw a lot of movies.
The Crenshaw one, bro?
He gave put that down.
I wouldn't have saw a lot of movies.
Well, he's a great businessman. He put his paper to work. You know what I mean? And I mean, that's what a lot of motherfuckers are doing these days is putting their paper to work. They ain't just out there blowing the shit and investing in themselves and other shit that, it's always like, if you're going to maintain a level of success and then just keep going and building is, your money makes money for you.
Right.
You don't just make the money, your money starts making money for you.
Exactly. And then once I figured that out, I just started thinking about the stuff that I did or enjoyed or spent my own money on, how I could, since, being a connoisseur of it myself, how could I come up with my own since I'm already spending so much money on this, the champagne, spending so much money on the champagne, and it was got to come up with our own champagne. I already know what I want it to taste like. I already know.
Congrats on that shit.
Appreciate it. Took forever. Definitely long overdue Bella Root.
And the shit tastes good.
It tastes amazing.
Is that your drink of choice?
Yeah, champagne. Rosé champagne, especially at the time, it was my wet nectar early. I'm not really too brute, but I still drink it. I was always just in the champagne because I felt like it was a smooth balance where I could drink all night. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm somebody who don't know how to control my drinking. Right. So you give me too many, I'm taking them down. So champagne, it gave me I could slowly drink it, sip it, the buzz was lighter. A lot of people would be like, yo, it make my stomach hurt, bubbles and that. I was cool. And other stuff, I'm getting too many cocktail drink shots, I'm taking them down, I don't have the consciousness, and then that's when I go to the next
You
level.
gotta be seasoned for that shit, cause that shit is the slow creep.
Yeah.
You drink that shit and you don't feel too much right away.
Right.
And so you start drinking more.
Yeah.
And then you get fucking smashed on it.
So you definitely got to know your limits.
You got to know your shit. You got to be a connoisseur of that.
Nah, I knew exactly the pace of my bottles and how to really. And then people be like, you drank 2 bottles tonight. I'm like, yeah, but we been here. I spaced them out.
You studied.
Right.
You did your work.
Bullshit.
He's calling bullshit on that.
Every time we go Basby, y'all want to start mixing. Nah, we used to go crazy on tour.
It's how you know how much liquor that you drank the night before. You check your shoes out in the morning.
Oh,
you
yeah.
at the club and all that shit. You check the.
Oh, because when you
shoes
conscious, my shoes coming out clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not drunk. You ain't
That's
tripping.
true.
When
Next morning, you start seeing
Yeah.
colors and scuffs.
What?
You be like, what
Like, how
color
did I
is
do
that?
that? Did I do a front flip?
Hey, that is a good. Hey, that's a good measure right there, dog. Check your shoes. Oh, you said you didn't get lit last night. Check your shoes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shoe consciousness is a real thing, though, man.
Yeah.
Especially if you be having like some shoes, like some collector shit.
Yeah.
You don't want
I
to
don't even
scuff
wear
them,
that.
bro.
I don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
wear that shit to the club. Like if
Yeah.
they
I
got,
mean, but
like,
you
that
kinda-
slave material, not to the club.
You don't-
They
I mean,
do
not
that
to the
shit
club, but you wear
somewhere
'em, though,
else.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wear
See,
'em.
that's the thing. You gotta wear them when you ain't gonna be
Because
doing no
it's-
physical activities.
Period.
Like-
it's cool.
Like at a club.
Yeah, the club, they stepping in liquor, and as soon as they
Yeah.
step in, that's like blood
Done.
and shit off the rip.
Done.
It's off. It's
over.
one.
Like
It's one and done.
I used to wear my J's during shows, right? And we go do these festival gigs, and then you go to a festival and you're fucking them up on stage, scuffing them
bruh.
up.
I used to have to tell people like, this is it. These are the ones today. These are gone.
Hey,
You see them? It's mud.
I used to get hit up by fans like that were like collector fans, like, "Hey man, why you up there fucking your J's up? Put them shits away, man. Put some other steps on or some shit." I'm like, "What?" And then I said, "Okay, you know what? Maybe they're right, because I'm fucking up the fresh J's, whatever." And I started wearing some alternative kicks, so because we move around a lot and shit might get scuffed up, right? And then I get hits by the same motherfuckers like, "Hey, why you wearing those fucking?
Yeah, what are those?
What are you wearing? What happened to the J's?"
Those are the ones that you
what?
didn't want me to scuff up. Like,
Oh man.
Yeah.
that's definitely something that I had to consciously, like, on stage, I'd be like, dang, I really
They
want to get
served
this
us
outfit
one
off,
time,
but I gotta
like-
know that this might be it for
They
these.
served us one tour. We had to wear Reeboks the whole tour anyway. On stage.
Hey, but that's all right. You didn't fucking you're freshen up.
Nah,
I would have
but
did
They had
that.
some cool Reeboks though. We
Yeah, you get the like the kamikazes and
the Swiss,
Yeah.
the Swiss and
Iversons.
Iversons.
I had
the
some
Swiss beats
exclusive
and the
Iversons.
Iversons.
And
That's
the
real shit.
Swizzies.
That, like,
Yeah.
I think every shoe company started stepping their game up in the last 5-6 years, like with design styles
this was
and
before that.
color palettes and shit.
Now this
like
was when they
definitely
wanted me
before that. This
to
was prehistoric.
they wanted
this
to bring
was a
back
while back.
wanted to bring back Reebok classics. at the
Oh,
time.
I see. Yeah.
But the Soldiers is cool though. I'm
Hey,
cool
but-
with the
hey,
Reebok
fuck it.
Classic. It's just
Hey,
all trying to do shit.
if they're gonna lace you up for a tour with a fucking truckload of those, you
and
take them and use
a
them.
bag.
For sure.
You got to get a bag.
Yeah.
Buses.
And then you
Or a brown.
and you preserved your good ones. You know what I mean? The ones you actually walk around in, because those are the ones you don't want to fuck up.
But you find out after that how much that makes other shoe companies real, man. And when you're mailing, when the UPS boxes stop coming in your door.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Oh yeah. No.
where them
Saltiness.
Where them new LeBrons is
Got
at?
that Nike plug.
Where the new LeBrons at?
Oh well, we saw you wearing.
I gotta buy those again.
Oh man.
The
That's ice cold shit. That's ice cold shit right there. Ooh, I remember back in the day, man. Adidas used to lace everybody up.
Yeah,
They were the ones lacing everybody up in hip hop, right?
yeah. Shout out
And-
Adidas. They used to take care of me.
Yeah, salute to Adidas. And Nike would not lace, and they give you one fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Where Adidas would send you boxes of shit, to
Nah,
represent.
Adidas used to let me run. Right, they used to really be kind of a little bit more free, loose in there.
Yeah.
I used to run in there and they,
Yeah.
In the warehouse?
Let's
Yeah,
see.
at the warehouse.
Yeah, that's lit.
Let's see
They
if they like that now that Yeezy there.
yeah.
But when Yeezy first
That
came,
was that was more near the end. Yeah, it was more.
First
The,
came.
yeah, it was getting right when he pulled up. Is when I saw
You know
it.
what it
He
is?
changed
You
the
know
game.
what's crazy is that it was like this, right? Nike didn't really feel the need to give shit out to the hip hop community, like to any artist, right?
Yeah.
Because they had Michael Jordan.
Yeah, athletes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mainly Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
though.
he was doing
He
that
was
for
selling.
all the
He was.
communities.
Yeah, he was selling everything. You know what I mean? So they didn't feel the fucking need to give you shit. So if you got something, hey, be happy with the one thing you got was their attitude
Facts.
towards us in hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Where Adidas were embracing us the whole fucking time, giving everybody a look and, letting everybody do them. But representing Adidas, right? But when Yeezy came, that was their Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
then they switched
That
up.
was their Michael
That's
Jordan. Switched it all up. We don't really need y'all motherfuckers. We got him.
Yeah.
And
we
know,
can make a mock Yeezy and it sells.
Bro, that's what they was doing too. They was
got
definitely
mock
doing that
Yeezys
one.
that people wear no problem.
True
But
that.
It look like the
I feel they stopped putting in like effort into all the other like models of shoes after once they get like the spokesman. Like I used to be in this
They
like
used to be crazy.
these EQTs. They used to be comfortable as
those
fuck,
were
bro.
dope.
Like comfortable.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like Yeezy sales go over. It's like we don't even worry about those. I can't find those. They stopped.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
those-
used to have other ones like Addy Zeros and all them.
I
Driving
like
all
the
them
2
joints.
Chainz. They had some chain reaction joints back then. The 2 Chain, no, they was called based on true story with the shit.
Yeah.
They had a couple of those shit.
Yeah, the
They had a
EQTs.
little- I
the
mean, there's
EQ
some free shit they was sending us. Out of the free shoes, it was kind of dope.
Yeah, the
I ain't
EQTs
no
make you
buttons.
feel like you was floating when you was walking, man. Them shits had so much cushion in them. It was so much float.
I gotta check the EQT.
Oh man, they don't make them no more. That's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
They stopped making them.
What
You
was the
can
other
still
ones?
find
Wasn't
them.
the other ones called like the NMDs?
The NMDs, they still make NMDs,
They still make
but
those?
it's like
You could still
no
find
effort, though.
It's
EQTs
like-
online.
No effort,
yeah,
though.
they don't put no effort into it. That's what I'm about to say. They not exclusive like how they used to be.
They gotta know that all they got, like a shoe company knows the colors, the tones, all that shit that's gonna be popping every year. So like just how Jordan makes these color tones to match whatever he release for every year, every fucking shoe brand can do that. You know what I mean? That's just lack of effort.
They gave up on the shell time.
Hey,
Yup.
hey, let me ask you this, Hank. How many hours do you put in a day in the studio? Like when you in there?
Oh, when I go for the day, like
Yeah.
because I got the home studio. So the home studio is like whenever there's an idea. So that could range from like
All day.
9 a.m. You know what I'm saying? If I got something when I go, because that's usually still the same place where I'm smoking. So it's easy to smoke and be like, oh, well, I got this and I'm listening to this beat here, go run it while I'm smoking this blunt. And I could just, the blunt break is like almost just running demos and ideas.
Yeah.
But when I go to the studio, it's usually booked out for like, I just start with the 12-hour day and then just see where it goes.
Put the hours in.
Yeah, put the hours in, 12-hour day, lock in there. So that'll usually start, you know what I'm saying? I used to start later, but then I find out I like to start.
It's better early.
I like to start a little bit better early, especially if I'm you know what I'm saying, be sipping, smoking, and I don't want to let, you know, the balance of, you know, trying to balance all that and stay up. Because engineers start mixing something and then I'll be tapped out, come back like, oh, dang, I just tapped out for like 30 minutes. And I hate that, just that time wasted. So I used to just try to, if I feel like I got that extra energy at the end, then I'm going to just stay longer if we working. But if it's no ideas and it's late, you end up just falling asleep and wasting that time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what it is for artists when they start. We all like working late in the beginning, but as you go and you grow, you start realizing, you know, I got a fucking idea right now, and if I was in the studio, I could crack it off.
Yeah, my brain just work a little bit better early.
Yeah, for me too. I like doing shit early. I don't like doing the late night sessions. I can, but I don't really fuck with that unless I have to.
Right, but I pull up, you know what I'm saying? I know the late night session energy vibe, so it'll still be, you know what I'm saying, those occasional, you know what I'm saying, up to 5 a.m. If it's, you know, feeling that vibe and we going that way and music is just, you know what I'm saying, taking us there. But I stopped wasting a lot of time in the studio. That's kind of what it is. Back then, I used to be cool with just wasting a lot of time.
Shit costs money.
Yeah, it costs money.
I don't waste time no more. So if we ain't got a plan or idea, bro, like, and if I got the plan or idea, well, I'm gonna wait till later to drop. I'm gonna just go do that now and then have my night to be free. Especially too, stuff go on at night. So I be like, I end up leaving a session, go to the club, go here, meet up with this person, pull up to this person's session.
So it's a waste.
Lose 6 hours of my session networking and moving around for the night to come back and only rock out for another 2 hours, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Do it in the day so you got your night free if you want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
We're still trying to be, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a
dad, you know what I'm saying?
You like the night out?
My shit don't start till 10 o'clock.
What? Hey, how?
10 to 6, 10
It's
to
10
8 in the morning.
So 10 p.m. to 6.
Yeah.
Ooh wee.
I used to be.
I remember doing
6 to
those
10.
sessions.
I wake up and go get my daughter from school and shit or something.
See, that's the thing. I'm still trying to do that part. So I used to do the 6 to 6, but then it was a 6 to 6 and try to take somebody to school or do that extra stuff in the morning and not be able to catch. Because that's the thing. All right, I used to, when I was doing 6 to 6, then I was sleeping till 2.
Right.
I ain't sleeping till 2.
Yeah.
I got stuff. I got some money to be made.
You lose the day.
You fuck up.
I ain't trying to lose the whole day by 2. I used to
today.
be like, dang, everybody else been making moves.
Hey, when I get up late, man, I feel like I'm mad at the world because I fucked around and lost.
I might as well call this one a wrap.
that.
I'm gonna wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's like you can't back to back it because you can't back to back it. So when you do that, when you do those, you do every other day. Like I go every other day, so I give myself a break for a day. Then I go back. Every
That too,
other day.
back to back.
It's like back to back. You
don't work.
You ain't gonna have nothing to rap about.
Yeah.
You gotta live a day or two so you can
True that.
catch a new problem or you know what I'm saying.
Right, a new inspiration.
See something. You know what I'm saying? Like
new
anything,
inspiration.
Argument with your girl or motherfucker, you go out and see some bad bitches or you know what I'm saying. You go get some money somewhere you didn't expect it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back to back session.
You gotta live.
Yeah, you gotta live.
You
gotta
can run
live.
12 back to back songs, but they gonna all sound the same for 2 days.
Yeah, you gotta let it breathe.
You gotta breathe, and even just listening to them, because I'm someone who's not really able to always go back in the studio and do homework. So like, if I got the next day I'm trying to work on something new.
Yeah.
So I didn't
it
even
pushing.
tap back into what I did the day before as much as I could have if I would have took that day off and just rolled around in the car and just vibe with it. Right, caught an extra verse, did something else different. Like, all right, I'm gonna go back in and work on this now instead of the back-to-back side. I got loads of just records where I feel like, dang, I can't put all these on one project because they all kind of got the same vibe.
Right.
Even though they all good, like I like them, but
Yeah,
on the
because then
same-
it's just like it's like one line of direction. There's not like peaks and valleys
Right.
like they say in albums. Like a proper album or whatever, if that's what you're working for, should be like a roller coaster ride. You
But
know
now
what I'm
with
saying?
what I learned though with this last record process for the Alive project I just put out, which I did more so.
Which is Alive, right?
Yeah, the project Alive, and then I dropped the deluxe. I was trying to remember if I did most of all the deluxe at the crib, but I did all of the original Alive at the crib.
Yeah.
And most of the, songs that we picked up on for the deluxe. And it was a different experience because at the time it was like 2020 hit, COVID hit, studios were shut down.
Yeah, tough times to be doing shit.
And luckily, I still had the crib stuff built up, but I'm still, in there now recording like back in the day, when I was just doing mixtapes and it's just me. But now I'm recording and mixing. So then, I'm cool with mixing, but then I was like, I'm just getting a bright idea and I want to put this project out. I'm going to just mix and master it. And I'll probably never master a record ever again in my life because that is the most tedious work ever in life. I don't feel like I wasted. I definitely learned a lot. I ain't wasted experience, but because then I picked up a bunch of plugins, just effects, learn how to just do different things creatively. But mastering, I can't wait to send the record off. I just want to record it, put a little light mix.
But by that time,
that's for me, baby, because this is crazy.
By that time, you've heard it over 100 times.
I heard all these. I'm already to somebody who can't. I've already listened to the mix so much that I heard it 100 times. Asking it after hearing it 2,000 times and your ears bleed. And then the first mix was actually better than the 8th mix. But you just heard the mix so many times.
That's the shit
And then
you
you
gotta
gotta
go through. Yeah.
Check the mix in the house, the headphones, the cell phone, and in the car. And if it don't all sound the same, and then
man.
I gotta go back to the drawing board now. And it was just like loads and loads of mixes and running up my hard drive and all that. So I'm definitely excited that I'm back in the wave of just going to the studio and letting somebody record me low key.
Let someone else master.
What made you want to learn that though? Because I imagine that whole process. Sometimes you're looking at them do it. I'm like, man, it's like watching somebody do some hard ass math. It's like I don't want to do that.
Right,
shit,
so I remember that when I saw it a long time ago. I was in like a Black Eyed Peas session at Record Plant or something, and somebody was mastering the record, and I remember being intrigued at first.
Watching
then,
it.
20 minutes in, I was like, I'm out. This is terrible. I'd never do this in my life. I would never want to be a master there. I was young then. I forgot about that until I had to remember, oh yeah. I remember saying this to myself.
Have y'all had tap out? How many people have y'all had tap out?
In this, there's been a few.
He said it's.
There's been a few tappers, but
I just had to get my breathing together. Like, hold on. I know I'm like a
looked at this one
professional. Look, I'm a professional.
Oh, there's a lot left on this.
I know a motherfucker came in here and got
I mean, these are regular, like, kind of size joints, bro. We've come in here with, like, candy.
No, it's not the
I thought he was
weed.
gonna come
It's
in
not
with
the
the 7
weed.
grams.
It's the hot box. And then motherfuckers start panicking. I know y'all got somebody that was on the wrong.
It's starting to look
drug
like
the night
the
before.
shower was on for too
Oh,
long.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we've been.
the night before.
There's been some
If
uncomfortable.
a motherfucker's on the wrong type of shrooms and
Yeah.
they might come
There-
in and
there's
flip
been-
the fuck out.
There's been a couple of uncomfortable, like sessions, but it wasn't like they was feeling uncomfortable with what we were doing. They got so high
Oh
and then
yeah, so
and then
high.
the smoke.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the smoke,
And then
you start panicking.
shit.
Oh, no, the shrooms would have hit me crazy today.
We had someone come in here and buckle their seatbelt while they were sitting there. We were like, what?
I forgot.
It's like, oh shit.
Shit, they getting too high. They gotta make sure they strapped down.
You be taking shrooms?
Man, I kind of like, I feel like I brought shrooms out here. Like, because shrooms is a big thing now.
Yeah.
But early when I was doing shrooms, because I was getting them from Amsterdam, because there wasn't really a lot of plugs. You could find it when you found it.
Fire.
No
shrooms.
clean ones.
Fire.
Clean ones. Yeah.
It's like you do know where to
You
go.
go to Amsterdam, they got them still wet in the fridge, not dried out, in these in these containers with like the menu that tell you different levels and what it do, and it was like going to a dispensary. So I was like, at that point, I was like, yo, this is it. So I would always go out there on European tour. We probably do like 2 European tours a year. So when I would go, I would just load up, take like 20 back to the house, and just live off of them. But at the time, I feel like nobody was really rocking with them.
Shrooms don't even look like our shrooms.
Now they shrooms is fresh. They
got truffle.
You know what?
What's
What's
little truffle joints?
What's
Those
cool about
motherfuckers, boy.
getting shrooms out there is they educate you on what you're getting.
Right. I feel like I'm definitely educated.
When you get shrooms out here, unless you get them from up north, you don't really know what you're getting. Like, E-Zone would fuck with them a lot.
I got sponsored by a company, man, to the point where it's like we get different strains a month, and we do them on my show. We just take them and we just it's chill, bro. Like, I microdose every day, so it's like I've been doing it for a minute. So it's like
I've been microdosing for a while before I even knew that was a thing, because I was just like, man, I need a little bit every once in a while to pick me up.
Have you done a show on shrooms yet?
Oh, absolutely.
How does that feel?
You know what it is? Okay, so you can sometimes lose focus because you'll see something or your brain will go somewhere, and then you'll be like, oh damn, I just lost where I was at. But then for the most part, I like shrooms because for me it slows down time.
Yes, it does.
So I'm able to I feel like me personally, I'm able to talk, process, just get a lot of things off my chest or whatever.
No pressure.
And no pressure. And then I look at the time and I'll be like, dang, no time went by. Well, I feel like I've been doing this for 30 minutes.
Right?
It isn't that so that's why I use it in the studio, because I feel like I'll be able to, in the studio just longer. My session just feel like I've been in there for a day now.
It helps you key in.
Yeah, right. You do help you key in on certain
For
things.
sure.
You just be like, yo, I'm lost in this, but then you're so locked in. It's
that
fast
slowing
speed.
down shit is real, because we were doing this show in Canada one time, and motherfuckers was doing the mosh pit shit during one of the songs, and I was seeing it in real time, and then I started peeking on the shrooms, and it slowed the fuck down on me.
That's how I feel.
And I could see it in detail. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could see it happening in full fucking detail. I could see faces in the crowd
Right, that happened to me in Amsterdam.
Like I was
in the
zoomed
club.
in.
Right, I felt like that in the club once. I was just not in the same realm as everybody. I was like, everybody else seemed like they moving slow, and I could just see them like it's the movie where they just dancing in the club, and I could pinpoint everything going on in this motherfucker. That shit was nuts. But
yeah, man,
shrooms, that microdosing shit, man, I promote it to certain people. I feel like
you can turn a bad day into a good day.
Right, that's what I be telling people. It's definitely
for depression.
It's an antidepressant.
Yeah.
It's an antidepressant. I did my research on that too. I looked it up, and you know what I'm saying, it's people passing it and passing the laws because it's an antidepressant, and they seen how people would take that, be in depressed mode, wake up the next day and have a whole different mindset.
They definitely have to pick the right grower, because that shit, you eat the wrong shroom, it can kill you.
Well, yeah, my guy now, he's telling me all kind of names.
Well, they're gonna test all that shit.
Yeah, no,
you know
you can't just be buying that shit.
Right.
It's like, the fentanyl shit. You can't just buy it on the side. You gotta make sure, these are the white albino.
you gotta
identified.
know. Yeah.
Look it up, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like the way
I don't know what's going on. Listen to us.
Like the way Amsterdam.
Make sure they identify.
Yeah, like how he was saying, like Amsterdam gives you the information on what you're having right there. You know, if they got that, that's everything.
Yeah, I was out there with him. I had my little tennis ball friend the whole time. He was
Hey man, they're finding that shit treats a lot of things, man, and it's great that people are getting up on that shit. We used to do it like crazy back in the day, and then you know we had another shroom incident in fucking Canada, and after that we didn't really do shrooms on stage no more. But it was good. It was good. It was a great time. Shit, I had fun. Like, you know, I would get distracted too, like you were saying, like. Something catches your eye.
It just be that.
Yeah. and shit, dog, I didn't even realize it, right? I was in automatic mode. I was still doing the song, but I was looking up at the fucking lighting, right? And you know, it was like we were doing the show at this place called Casa Camino Real. Do you remember that spot? It was like an old school hip hop spot way back. And we were doing, you know, we were shrooming, and we were on stage doing the show there. And it's right here downtown, close by.
Yeah, I feel like I seen it.
Yeah, it's called something different now, but a lot of motherfuckers used to do shows there. And there was this lighting there. It was brand new lighting that no one had used before. It was a brand new lighting package, and it had those fucking those lights that fucking, it's like it dilates and it shoots different streams of light, but like a beam, right?
Yeah, the beam,
like the beams. And this one,
when them things first joined, they just dropped though. Like them just go.
This shit just dropped and started doing the slow tick style fucking switch of the lights. I caught on to that, and I kept rapping and all that shit, but I was caught up in the lights, like looking at it, and motherfuckers like, what the fuck is he looking at? You know, like they're all looking, they're trying to find what I'm looking at. I'm fucking caught in that light. That shit was crazy, but it was a good time. Oh man.
Like you saw a ghost.
Yeah.
You see a nice bird and that shit fuck.
I don't like them in chocolate. I don't know.
I don't like
eat
either.
the chocolate. It like
it tastes nasty,
bro.
you
feel weird.
Yeah,
like it's the weird trip with the chocolate. Like the raw, you eat her with. Mix it with some type of food or something.
The chocolate ones be making me sad, bro.
Spaghetti the other day, so it's like I mix it with whatever I'm eating.
Yeah.
Boom, knock it out the way.
I remember some homies used to mix it in like a shake. They would throw the mushrooms and make a shake and drink it.
Yeah, I'm scared of it. I'm scared of like mixing it with too much food because I don't want it to hit me. It's not the throw up. I feel like it just take longer to hit, and I forget. I hate forgetting that I took them.
And all of a sudden,
I try to like chew it and get the nastiness in there, and just like
because then you know it's the realization when you fucking chew that nasty shit.
But when I forget, and I just be sitting there, and then you have that moment where your knees get a little different feeling.
Do you get
like, oh shit, what's happening to me?
So I gotta put it in.
I did shrooms earlier.
Do you get the stomach turn when it starts to come on?
Oh yeah, that I used to. Okay, I used to. When I felt like I used to take the Amsterdam ones back in the day, you knew it was about to hit because your stomach would turn.
Would
be like, ooh,
here it comes. Here it comes.
We're meeting in the bathroom.
It starts feeling like we're in it start feeling like we in the smoke out. My eyes start seeing smoke everywhere. I'm like, oh yeah, it's there.
You get foggy.
It's there. Yeah, get foggy like that. Because I'm like, man, what's wrong with your eyes start tearing up a little bit?
It's a different experience.
Yeah,
it's a different experience, man. Shit. But it could be a great one if you're around the right motherfuckers and you don't got any crazy issues in your head beforehand.
Yeah, no, that's it. I be telling people because they're so scared. Just be like, but it's just don't be scared. Just chill.
But if you microdose,
some friends
if you microdose and you got some shit on your head, it'll help that.
It's a little different.
It's a little bit different because you're not getting the full spectrum of the psychedelics.
Yeah.
You're not even getting to that part.
Yeah.
You're just getting to that up
That's what
feeling.
I take like a little stem, or I'll take like a top or something, and just like a little piece of it, and then to kick in, you just be cooling.
Yeah, you're on chill mode.
You don't even get the
Yeah, man. Mushrooms. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Word up, man. All right, you gonna be doing any shows soon?
What I got?
Or in the
coming
summer?
up? I do have some shows that are being. I gotta look at the calendar again. I don't know about her. I'm real bad at that part. I'm somebody who always be like, "Yo, when the show?" They be like, "Tomorrow." Like, all right,
Right
bet.
now, you're just
Let me
focusing on the
Let me
studio.
go buy it. Let me go buy some clothes and get this together. But I know it's some cool stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Like I saw just some tentative cool things, some shows with some people. So I'm excited to get back. That's the thing too. I've done a couple shows, but I've done solo shows.
Right.
Just college stuff, not nothing with my peers and other artists on it. So I saw some stuff where I'm gonna be just locked in with just people I know, see people I ain't seen in forever, and just rock with on stage with forever. So that'll be cool.
That's what it's all about.
Stuff like that coming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure it all out. I am focused on the music. I think I got a tour idea set up, a plan, but I want to get the music out and put it all, you know what I'm saying?
Put it all together as one.
Put it all together, right. For right now, a couple one-offs and things there, but no tour set up until I, got a plan.
Yeah.
And get that music right.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, that's always the key. That's always the key, like, to have all that shit planned out so that it's not like you put the album out there and then you got to worry about, okay, what tour am I going to do?
Yeah, I'm getting, doing that it don't make sense when you put it all out and then you try to figure out the plan after the fact, you know what I'm saying? But it just depends. Sometimes you get pressed when you're doing the music or you feel like you ain't putting it out and then you just want to get it out. So that's always, you know what I'm saying, the issue too, where you just want to put some stuff out. You're like, the fans is asking for music, I got to get it out. I'm not ready to really put it all out, but the fans just asking, they require it. But I learned, you know what I'm saying, they gonna always ask. You can put something out tomorrow, they gonna ask for something next
Yeah, you
week,
could
right?
hey, listen.
You can't get pressed by that.
Here, yeah, I think in this time in music and shit like that, I think you could drop music in between you working on your album, right? Like, so if you just want to throw a song out there, I don't think anybody is holding it to a schedule anymore.
Yeah.
Because so much music comes out, they get it when they get it. And if you put some marketing behind it, and push it a little bit, that shit'll breathe. It'll be out there and it'll breathe till the next one comes out or the main project comes out. But you could just put songs out and if you wanted to attach a video to it and let it live for a while.
Right, you just never know what can happen. I've had songs that I've done that to get picked up, you know what I'm saying, for certain things.
Yeah.
You fully independent right now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Solo? Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, the independent thing is cool.
Marketing and shit, like, or you got a team still?
I mean, we do it in-house.
I know you an OG, so you got people that's locked in, but I'm just asking.
Yeah, I mean, we do a lot of it in-house, but, if I feel that we need more outreach than what our reach is, then I'll, go and get another team to attach to our team and push,
Right. That's kind of where I'm at.
Because that's the thing about being on that's the thing about being on a major, is that those resources are readily available, right? So the marketing team, the street team, and the rest. To an independent, if you don't have that budget, you got to do all that shit yourself.
Right.
So you got to sort of build the structure and foundation on, your fans and shit like that, and how do you outreach to them? Yeah. And that shit is tough, being independent, unless you got, paper behind you pushing that shit.
Right, and that's what I just did this last run for the last 2 years, and I got out my deal. But it was kind of weak because I got out of my deal, I think, with a plan, and then COVID hit. Everything that was going on in 2020 hit. Temperature changed. Music temperature kind of changed. Music kind of was gone. But they was only listening to old stuff, which still did me well on the independent side too. So I still, you know what I'm saying, still had my success in those times. But as far as the new music, I was waiting for time and waiting till this happened. And I don't think I was able to really promote and capitalize off becoming independent because it wasn't nothing going on. So it was and then trying to figure out how to restructure independently in that climate where everybody was trying to figure out how to restructure in general. It was kind of definitely some learning experience and stuff like that. But I think it definitely put me back in a better mindset of running independently and not feeling like you know, it's definitely things you get from the machine, but
Right.
I feel like it's definitely things that I had to go through with hardships and learn on the independent side that now I'm a little bit more comfortable on the independent side. So
More knowledgeable as well.
So
Like knowing the game.
right. So I'm definitely rocking right now, just having fun.
You been on a rocket ship.
Yep. Hey, I want to thank you for coming in the box.
Yes, sir.
You and Bricc Baby, you know what I'm saying? I want
to here, bro.
I want to congratulate you for all the shit you got going on, man, and many more things coming to you.
Thank
Positive vibes.
Legend.
And you got any shout outs?
Alive Project, Alive Deluxe out now. Bricc Baby.
You already know 6 bricks out now, Blue Jesus on the way.
Alumni Back Gang in the building. Hardhead on the way. Julian on the way. Obies, Bricc Baby got some new stuff on the way. And Up and the Way 2 on the way.
You'll see me every 2 weeks for like damn near every week. I got all my releases out. You see it.
My Twitch on the way. I'm finishing my setup. I'm back on my games, so I had to take some time off. I'm back on my video games. Champagne, De La Root, Honey Butter OG.
That's right.
Got some Honey Butter OG on me.
In the cannabis game. What's your favorite shit you like to smoke with flour?
Honey Butter OG.
There it is.
We
On
out here.
deck.
You dig? What's the favorite what?
What's your favorite flower you like to smoke?
I've always been an indica guy growing up, even because I started smoking when I was like 15. Always wanted some OG, you know what I'm saying? Luckily we grew up in Cali, we had the dispensaries early.
Yep.
So we was on the good stuff early. Always had OGs, always had indicas. Never really been too into sativas except when I was broke. So out here
Burn up. Hey,
Blue Dream.
Southern Cali, we fuck with that OG.
Always, baby.
Word up. E-Zone.
FlavorsByEZone.com. We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. New season of High and Hungry 2022 coming out sometime, I'm gonna say early summer. So look out for it.
Word up. Comment, like it, share it, do all the above. Fuck with Bricc Baby. Fuck with my man Kid Inc. Fuck with us right here on BREALTV. Know what I'm saying? And, stay with love. Love is the key. This has been another Smokebox. Make sure you check out that Dr. Green Thumb show Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern. Live, motherfuckers. Blaze it.
Got the heart of a lion, soul of a titan, mind of a genius, fly with the heighten. All your senses senseless, resistant, relentless. It's what they call you when your grind is endless. Let's get this.
They say I'm psycho, I move weight like lipo. Got a big crib like Michael, out the window with a rifle. My wrist game on light show. I'm backstage with white hoes. I got pre-rolls in that red cup, that's key